Hey there. Technology is taking the world by storm. We cannot ignore the fact that everything has gone digital, from how we interact with people, our jobs, shopping, food, church, and school. Just the fact that you can stay in the comfort of your own home, attend school, go to work, go to church, and at the same time have food delivered to you in your own home. That's like mind blowing. Okay, so because and all of this is because of technology. Technology is not a stranger to business either. In fact, the role of technology in business cannot be emphasized enough. Well, sit tight, grab a drink. I will be back right after this. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to yet another intriguing, innovative series called Entrepreneur Series. I'm your host, Connie. If this is your first time tuning in, please make sure you like and share this video if you're watching us on Facebook. And if you're on YouTube right now, make sure you click like also and share this video. And make sure you subscribe, please, and click the notification bell button somewhere down below, and so you can get notified each time we upload any new video or each time we go live. And guys, please let me know how you guys feeling, how you guys doing today. So make sure you comment below. I'm blessed, I'm okay. Send a thumbs up, whichever one. Let me know that you are here, and make sure you let me know what country that you're watching from, what state, what city, so I can shout you out. Okay, I'm all the way here in Texas, Houston, Texas. So I want to know where you're watching from. Let me know in the comment section so I can say hi to you guys. Okay. So, guys, we know how we do it. We have to commit this live stream to God Almighty because He's the maker and finisher of our lives. So, the Bible verse of today will be Romans. It's going to be from Romans 14:13. And I read, therefore, let us not pass judgment no one to one another any longer, but rather decide never to put a stumbling block or hindrance in the way of a brother. Amen. Amen, sister. Amen, brother. So, guys, so let's try to lift each other up rather than pulling each other down. Always lead with love, not hate, because there's so much hate in this world. Okay, guys? So, guys, what is today's episode about? Today's episode will be about technology in business. But first, Entrepreneur Series is like a safe place, or should be a safe place, for us to discover different ways to make money. For example, starting a new business that can yield a profitable revenue. Think of this as a fresh start to a brighter future for you and your family. Always expect guests that are expertise on their individual field coming to this show weekly, because this show will be live streaming weekly on Saturday at 2:30 p.m. Central Time. So expect guests that they're knowledgeable, that knows what they are doing basically. So expect them coming on this every time. And guys, please invite your friends to come tune in with us every Saturday at 2:30 p.m. Okay? And remember to ask questions anytime during this live stream. Do not be afraid to ask questions because we'll be addressing all your questions. For the meantime, guys, let me know where you're watching from, what country you're watching from, what state, what city, so I can shout you out. And also let me know how you are doing today. Okay. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are blessed because I am doing well. I am blessed and I thank God. So, guys, go ahead, comment down below how you are doing and where you're watching from. So I can shout you out and say hello to you guys, okay? And if you're watching me from a Facebook group, make sure you allow StreamYard, because I'm using StreamYard to go live. Allow StreamYard an access so that your Facebook name will show whenever you comment down below. Okay, guys, today's topic will be about technology, like I mentioned before, and our guest today is she knows about this topic, so that's why I'm bringing her in because I don't know much about it. So our guest today, she's an author, speaker, and technology consultant. She helps small and medium-sized business use technology solutions that integrate with their business operations to stay connected to clients, customers, and employees. She's an accomplished IT professional and member of US military for 30 years. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Trina Martin. Hi Trina, how are you doing today?
Hi, Connie. I'm doing well. I am blessed and thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you so much for coming, and I'm glad that you are doing well. And for those that don't know you, and they're just seeing you the first time, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Just a little quick, bit about yourself.
Well, as you said, I am an author, I'm a speaker, I have my own technology agency, and I am a naval officer. I've been in the military for 30 years, but where my passion is technology. I've been doing that for nearly 30 years, almost 3 decades as well. And I'm just I'm just here and using my expertise to help businesses, small and medium, to leverage technology to know how to communicate with their clients, customers, and even employees. Because in this day and age, technology and being familiar with technology is a must. Technology is no longer the thing of the future, it is the present.
Oh, okay. Yes, it is definitely. You have to know about technology. You cannot run away from there because everything we do has to do with technology these days. So, Trina, we do have a lot to talk about. So, what do you say we dive right into the topic of today?
Let's go ahead.
All right, let's do it. So, in recent time, technology has taken over the world. Everything we do is affected by technology in terms of how we build relationship, like you mentioned, with others, communicate, and how we sell goods and services. Today's topic, we are diving into the roles and importance of technology in a business because it is a necessity. You are an IT professional. IT is international. Sorry, IT is informational technology. So specialists. Usually, men are the ones that I hear that are IT. Because I know at work I always say, "Oh, the IT guy is coming today." Or where's the IT guy? So it's hardly I hear a woman, focusing on that IT, profession. So for you, how does it feel being an IT specialist as a woman in today's world?
Well, Connie, it's a journey that I started in the early 90s. I went to college in the late 80s and I got a degree in computer science. And I did that intentionally because at the time, computer science and having a degree in computer science was not something that was popular, and it definitely was not popular among women. So I have worked my way through this industry, and sadly to say, even today in 2020, there's still not many women in this field. And like you said, you always say IT guys, which most of us, that's what we do. We say the IT guy because it is a male dominated field. But I'm hoping to change that. And now that I have my own technology agency, I want to really help other women, especially women of color, the other Black women, other Latino women, get into technology because I think we are so underrepresented and it's a space that we should be in. And now with STEAM going on in STEM, which is the science, technology, engineering, and math, or engineering, arts, and math, those are fields that are just so underrepresented by women. And with my expertise and my voice, I hope to help other women get into the profession.
Yes, that's good. I'm glad you're using your expertise. You're laying a good example to women out there, so they'll feel like okay, they can do it too. Because when you have a lot of male or something, you don't have people that look like you. You feel like you cannot do it. So thank you so much for being a good example to women out there. And I also want to talk about this. I know now that you are kind of used to it because you say you started from in the 90s, and back then it was even worse than it was right now. So did people treat you any differently when you started this profession at first?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Um, by it being a male dominated field and the white male dominated field, I would get dismissed. A lot of times, you would go into, I would go into companies and say, okay, this is what you should be doing, or this is how you should be doing it, they would think that I wouldn't know what I was doing, or that I wasn't as qualified as my male colleague. So I really had to work hard to show them that, one, I knew what I was talking about, I had the expertise, and that I was someone that they could listen to. And slowly but surely it changed. But like I said, as of now, it's just not enough women in this field. And unfortunately, and I know when I was going through in the beginning in the late 80s and 90s, a lot of women were scared of this profession because they were saying, oh, that's all for men, the engineering and the math and all of that. That's not something that I want to do. That's male dominated. But I took it head on, and it's not something that women should be afraid of. So it was a hard journey going through from then to now, and actually having people respect you. And that's basically what it boils down to, is people respecting you and not dismissing you, thinking that because you're a woman that you don't know what you're talking about.
Yes. Wow. Yes. Okay. I'm so happy that you were able to. You didn't let that pull you down. You didn't let the stereotypes, or because there's not a lot of women in this field, pull you down. And IT profession, that's a good profession, and a lot of people do succeed in it because we do need them. We need them at your job, everywhere. You need someone that very knowledgeable about technology, computers, and other stuff, because we use it daily. So let's talk about technology now in business. Let's start from the basics here. So why do business owners need technology, and what role does it play in business?
Oh, Connie, technology is a must. It is a must. We are in a day and age that if you are not leveraging technology, you're just not doing business correctly. And as we know, the day and age that we're living in with this worldwide pandemic, we have been forced to do business in different ways than what we ever imagined that we would do them. And technology is the only way that we're going to be able to do it successfully. Because I hate to break it to people, this is our new normal. We're never going back to what we thought was once normal. This is how it's going to be. And more people are going to be working from home, and businesses are starting to shift how they view working from home and technology. So technology in business, it is a must. And if you're not leveraging it as a small or medium-sized business, you need to start finding out ways that you can use technology in your business.
Yes, you are absolutely right. And even if anyone don't know technology was important, they definitely know at this time, because a lot of businesses have to shut down due to COVID, and they have to basically rebrand or do stuff that's different. Now they are moving, they're shifting to now online, like online shopping. Their business are now online. So this year will force you to know about this if you're a business owner. So that's definitely a good point. But guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to Vent Time with Connie podcast live show. We are talking about technology in business with my guest here, Trina Martin. Please make sure to pitch in your feedback or any question that you might have in the comment section below. Don't be afraid to ask any question, and we will address it. Okay, towards the end, we will address all of them. Or so feel free to comment down below. So going back to our discussion today, Trina, this entrepreneur series benefits most the small business owners, because most of my audience are in that beginning stage of their business. So, and they're probably experiencing a lot of changes that could be due to COVID. Change is constant, and small business owners, change is constant to everybody. So how do small business owners choose the best technology support in their everyday tasks?
Well, it's like anything. You're going to have to really evaluate and see where you are and where you want to go. Because looking at another company or another business and saying, well, they're using that technology, doesn't necessarily mean that that technology is right for you. So you really need to sit down and think about, okay, I'm here today. This is where I need to go, and try to put that together first. And then that way, when you speak to a technology specialist, that then you can say, okay, here are my goals. This is what I'm looking to do. And they can better guide you and assist you. But don't go out and think that you have to do and use the same technology that you see someone else using, because their needs may be differently. But you do want to use technology to help you operate more efficiently and smarter.
That's true. That's true. So basically, they have to find what is their goal, their business goal. So they will find a technology that will meet that goal. Not basically copying what other businesses are doing. That's basically what you're
Absolutely.
saying.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's a very good point. So, how do small business owners, because technology is not expensive. We're talking about it now. Is a necessity, but it's not a sorry. It is expensive, definitely. So, what are the costs involved when it comes to technology?
Connie, that cost varies. That cost
Mm-hmm.
can is technology is such a broad field and has a wide range. And that's why you really want to know what your goals are. Because you could go to someone and they could sell you the top tier of a software, platform, and it could run you hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that
Mm-hmm.
may not be what you need. So you really need to assess where you are and what you need, because technology ranges. I mean, you can go from using a free technology solution on up to hundreds of thousands of dollars. It just depends. It depends on the business. It depends on what they're doing, what they need, and where they are. So there's not one set range for technology. It just all depends on what you need.
Oh, okay. Wow. So basically, when you are trying to get a technology for your business, you have to find first of all, you have to know what you need, That's number one. So, but how do small business owners avoid spending a lot of money? Because sometimes people will go into it, oh yeah, we need technology. They went crazy, purchasing everything that they think that they need. So, but how do they avoid spending a lot of money in technology?
Well, and that's where you need to know what your business does. My whole mantra and what I tell my clients is you want to use technology smartly and you want to use it efficiently. So technology is great. It's great for all of us. But if it doesn't make your life easier, there's no sense in using it. So you really, really want to focus on what are you need. Are you at the point where you need a big technology solution, or are you at the point where you just need something that's small to connect A and B to get you to the next level? Because again, you can't look at what another business is doing and think that you need to do it. You need to know your business, you need to know where you're going, and then maybe sit down and write those things down and see, okay, well, I need to work from home. Let's, for example, say I would need to work from home and I want to collaborate with my team. What solution do I need? That's where you really start to hone in what you need. You can't just say, well, you know what, I need this and I need that. I need the whole world, because it may just come down to one solution that you may need. And there's several things that you could get and that you could be guided on, but you want to talk to someone who is an expert in that field, because you don't want to go out there blindly and just spending money, because technology is expensive. It's very expensive, from equipment to software. And you don't want to go out there blindly spending money, because it can cost you. And then the last thing you want to do is go out and spend money on computers or whatever and software only to find out that it doesn't help your business.
That's true. So not every software is good for your business, or not every, computer. I think in general, maybe computer, but software, you have to be very sure before you purchase or you install that software. So that's definitely a great insight. So you are a technology consultant. That's why you know about this stuff, and that helps small business owners leverage technology in their business. So you are in the best position to answer this question that I'm about to ask. When it comes to storing communication technology, do you advise business owners to keep all their communication technology on one premises or move them around the cloud?
It's funny you asked that, Connie, because I just did my weekly live stream on YouTube about this yesterday. And cloud-based computing is the way to go. And I'm going to give you several reasons why. One is, of course, it's easier for you to access. since we are working remotely and in different locations,
Mhm.
very seldom are you sitting in a centralized location. And if you have purchased software recently, you will see that not many providers are actually making, how we used to have DVDs and CDs with software on them. They're not doing that anymore because one, is costly. So if you look at like Microsoft Office, you can't go out and buy that on a CD anymore. It's Microsoft 365, which is cloud based. If you think about Google and their suite of software, that's cloud based. So that's where everything is, and that's where technology is going. And I highly suggest that businesses start doing cloud based computing and cloud based storage because one, it's going to be easier for you to access from any and everywhere and your team. You don't have to be in the office sitting at a computer pulling that data up on your computer. You can have it in the cloud and everyone can access it. You can access it quickly and you can be anywhere. But also, and you mentioned, Connie, that you're in Houston. I'm in Houston as well, and I didn't know you were in Houston. But here in Houston, we know that we have hurricanes, and God forbid, like we experienced a few years ago with Harvey, if things get flooded and your computer gets damaged, and you have all your files on that computer, you're gone. Your business is ruined. You can't get it. So that's where having things in the cloud is very beneficial to businesses. Having that there where it's not sitting on a physical computer. That way, if something happens, you lose a laptop or something act of nature comes by, you still have your information and your important data in the cloud where you can access it. And when I worked for over 2 decades in the IT industry, we had something known as continuity of operations. And what we would do is, and at that time, we had things physically on drives and servers in the business, but also we would send those drives to other locations, like in a different state, so that if something did happen where the building caught fire or a natural disaster happened, we could go to, let's say, California and pick up that drive and have our business back running. Well, now we have the cloud and it's the same concept, but now you don't have to physically use a hard drive and physically carry it somewhere. You can have all that information in the cloud. And there's plenty of cloud services out there and cloud-based computing. There's Apple has cloud-based computing, Microsoft, Google. There are plenty of platforms to choose from, but I highly suggest that businesses start operating and putting things in the cloud and using cloud-based storage.
Oh, okay, wow, that's great. So, what type of cloud is best? Is it a private one or a public cloud? Cloud.
You know, I can't say that any are best or worse than any others. Like I mentioned some of the three big ones there. If you have your own cloud that you want to put things in, do that. But I always recommend having more than one backup,
Mhm.
more than one location, because again, if you can't get to one thing, you can get to it another place. So I would say if you want to have a private cloud, that's great, but also check out some of the big providers as well and use them both.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that's great. Well, thank you so much for that. So, guys, you heard her. Make sure you won't have everything. Um, you won't save your business information in both, basically private and public. So just in case anything can happen, because we're facing COVID-19 right now. We didn't know we were going to face COVID last year. So so you have to make sure you prevent yourself from all these damages or any issues that might arise. So I'm going to digress a little bit now. So guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to Vent Time with Connie podcast live show. We're still talking about technology in business. Please feel free to comment down below, pinch in your feedback or any question that you might have regarding this topic. We will definitely address it. We'll address them all. So we have some people that said hello here. We have Gilbert, hi. He said this is absolutely awesome, and he's blessed all the way from US, of course. And then we have Jason. Hi Jason, thank you so much for tuning in. So, guys, we're going to jump right back again to our discussion of today. So, I'm going back. Trina, as a technology consultant, what do you love most about your career or your job?
Oh, I got into this field back in the 90s because I thought it was fascinating to be able to program a computer to do whatever I wanted to do. And that's what I did for 2 decades. I was a programmer. I maintained multi-million dollar systems for major corporations. And what I love today is having my own technology agency is I love being able to still use my expertise and my understanding of technology because I understand a lot of people struggle with technology and they don't understand it. I understand it and I love being able to reverse engineer and find those solutions for my clients to help them and serve them and show them what's possible for them, that they don't have to struggle with technology. If they said, okay, here's my problem, this is what I need, I can sit and I can think and I can come up with the technology solutions that they need to help them operate. And that's what I love just more than anything is really the understanding of technology and how powerful it is and what it can do once you have the right things in place.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, your job sound cool to me, because I love computer, but I don't know if I will actually go to school for it. But it sounds really cool, able to fix things. Do you do software developing thing too? Or you
I
just
don't do that anymore. I used to do that when I was in the IT. Right now, I just focus on helping businesses communicate, which
okay.
is providing solutions for them. I also have helped them with live streaming or podcasting. I'll help them from beginning to end on that.
Wow. Oh wow, that is cool. So you help with this whole is it editing, all this editing audios and all of that stuff for
I don't
podcasts?
do all of that, but I'm going to show you if you wanted to start a podcast or live stream, I will show you how to do it, take you through the steps. I will do recommendation on the equipment, but no, I don't do any of the editing. No.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so I want to ask you this question. I know a lot of people when it comes to technology, like getting an IT professions and everything. Some people always ponder on this question. Oh, should I hire an IT profession or should I outsource? So, what would be your advice to this? Is it better to hire an IT professional, or should a business just outsource?
Again, Connie, that all depends on the business, your needs, your budgets. That's one of the reasons why I'm working with small and medium sized businesses because they may not have the budget for a IT department like some of the big corporations. They may just only have, let's say, a brother-in-law that they know that knows a little bit about computers working for them. So it really depends on the business and what your budget is, whether you should hire or outsource. But what I will say is you do need someone who actually knows what they're doing. So you need someone beyond your friend, your brother-in-law or the high school kid that knows the little bit about computers. You need someone who actually knows business solutions and things that will help you further your business operations.
Oh, okay. That's good. I mean, you have to. So just in case, they always come in handy.
Mhm.
I mean, as time your business grow, you will be able to afford to get an IT professional
Right.
and all those things. So it just takes time. So we are nearing to the end of this discussion. And to conclude, what advice do you give to small to medium-sized business owners trying to incorporate technology in their business successfully? So, can you share some words of encouragement that will help them you know, that will help them do good in their business when it comes to technology?
Well, the first thing I would say is you don't have to struggle with the tech alone. There's someone out there, a professional, that can
Mhm.
help you. And as I said repeatedly, sit down and really assess your goals, assess your business needs, because you may not need that Cadillac of solutions that you think you need. Really think about what you need and write down your goals, map them out, see where you currently are and where you want to go your next step. Because that's important. And that's going to be the key thing that you're going to need to know when you do seek out an IT professional. so that they can tell you the correct things that you need. Like I said, you don't need to jump to the highest paid or one of these big corporations that we know out there. And because someone else is using a certain technology does not necessarily mean that it will work for you. So you don't have to struggle alone. Think about what you really need, where you want to go, and then seek out professional help.
Yes, definitely, guys. Seek out professional help whenever you need it. You don't have to always do it alone. And when it comes to business, especially if you are trying to take this your business to the next level, you would definitely need a professional help. So, guys, we have come to the end of this topic. I'm just going to take some time to talk about our website. Like you guys know, we do have a website, and we do sell merch products. And like I'm wearing right now, this is the black one, but you can purchase the white one as well. And we have so many other merch products that you can purchase from. So, guys, go to our website, spendtimewithconniepodcast.com, and check it out. And we do also have one a section for donating. If you want to donate to the podcast, you can always do that. It will be greatly appreciated. And if you're interested to be a guest, we do have a guest form that you can fill out, and we will try to bring you in. We try to bring you into the show. Okay, so guys, go ahead and do that. So, Trina, where can my people reach you? Where can the audience reach you the best?
Well, Connie, I have a website and it is trinalmartin.com. You can find out about me and my services. And if you want to contact me, there's a form there as well. I have a podcast and it's called Trina Talk. I am on iTunes and all the other podcasting platforms that you can listen to. And just for motivation and inspiration, I do have a book. It's called From a Mess to Amazing: 7 Steps to Create the Life You Deserve. And it's me telling you about my journey and some of my struggles in life and helping you realize that your life is maybe a mess today, but it can be amazing tomorrow. So it's very inspirational and motivational.
Wow. Okay, guys. Guys, do make sure you check out the website www.trinalmartin.com. I'm sure that's where you can get the book and anything else like the podcast too, the Trina Talk podcast. Go check her out, okay, and show your support. And let her know that Connie sent you, okay? Okay. Thank you so much, Trina, for stopping by. It was a great pleasure talking to you, and I'm sure the wisdom that you have shared today will resonate in people's life that might be listening or watching right now. So, on behalf of myself and my listeners, we say thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you, Connie, for having me. It's been such a pleasure.
It is. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, we have come to the end of this live show. It was so great talking to Trina. I had so much fun talking to her, and I hope you guys learned a lot from listening to her. And if you're thinking about getting any technology for your business, please make sure you listen to this, and hopefully this episode will motivate you or inspire you to pick the right technology or seek the right professional help when it comes to that. So thank you everyone for listening and watching this live stream. And I hope to see you back here again the same time, 2:30 p.m. Central Time on Saturday weekly, and to discuss yet another thought-provoking and intriguing topic in relates to entrepreneurship. If you're watching a replay on YouTube right now, make sure you click that subscribe button and like and share this video and click the notification bell button. Anytime we go live, you'll be notified. And thank you guys so much, so much. I can't thank you enough. You can find all of our social handles, including the guest information, our website. You can find on the description of this video. You can get a link and take you straight to our website or our website too. And if you're listening to this on a podcast, you can also find the links on the description of this episode. So thank you and have a wonderful rest of your day. This is your host Connie signing out. Bye bye.